What's going on, Pathways Church? I'm Jake Collins, your middle school pastor, and I'm excited to join you this week for our Daily Dose. This week, I'm sharing with you 5 lessons that I've learned from ministry leaders in my life prior to landing here at Pathways. My prayer is that these will help you in your personal walk with God, as well as in your relationships with your family, church, or community. In ministry, we talk a lot about calling. This might be calling to make a big life decision, a calling to serve in a particular area, or a calling to a huge move like commitment to overseas missions. Calling can look many different ways, and God can also give a calling using many different means. God might call someone through scripture, prayer, or a conversation with a mentor. But sometimes God will call someone in an unexpected way. Back in college, I served in my first church staff role under a lead pastor named David. David was, and still is, unique in the sense that he never set out to become a lead pastor. He has a passion for ministry through sports and recreation, specifically through the sport of disc golf. He thought that God was leading him to some sort of full-time ministry opportunity in that arena. But he found himself at a young church going through a leadership change, and he accepted the challenge to step up as lead pastor during that season. And he has remained in that role ever since. It's been about 16 years. He still connects with his community through sports, but he does it from a different standpoint than he ever expected. The pages of Scripture are full of unlikely leaders and people that God called in unexpected ways. My mind goes to Mordecai's words to Esther in chapter 4, verse 14. And who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this. Esther never expected to find herself in a royal role, but this gave her the opportunity to be a voice for her people. Many of us have had seasons in our lives where we've questioned God with things like, God, what are you doing here? I trust that you're at work, but it doesn't make any sense to me. Sometimes God's calling comes in clear, tangible ways. Other times it comes through opportunities that challenge us to step up and realize that He has equipped us for such a time as this. That's all for today. Join me back here tomorrow for another Daily Dose.